hashtag CBB Channel 5 logo.
Shit, yeah,
it's branding
rank.
overkill.
Yeah.
And he said he's going to put that forward to them.
Mate, it's going to be over on Monday.
I know.
I'm sorry, that gift game is not good enough.
I said there's not a single gif of Hardeep, which there's not.
Racist.
But
yeah, their gifts were. I mean, who had gifts? Gary's got gifts, but
Gary does some gifts.
we shouldn't have to
enough.
go to Gary for
But look
gifts.
at the response. He sent me a gif of Hardeep.
Winking. Mate, what's that guy's name?
That's George. But
George.
don't say his full name.
Hold on. I'm not gonna. I don't know his fucking full name. Was he
Okay.
the guy we saw down there?
Yeah, we'll go.
He was sweet. He was cute. Sort your gift game out. It's probably not his fault. It's sign off and shit, isn't it? But still, come on. So anyway,
basically, Big Brother, get an intern in to upload the gifts. That's all you need.
I don't see what the hold up is with the gifts.
That's all you need.
Josh Grant seems to manage all right. So then,
Josh Grant doesn't buy requests that we want.
yeah, Josh Grant.
He did one of that Big Brother thing, removing its mask that we never used.
Yeah, we used. Oh, I used
Did you?
that. Yeah, I used that. I used that in my personal life. I don't really. So Ben went to confront Ryan. He said, "I've been told you cracked someone in here." And Ryan went, "I'm not supposed to speak about it," which is interesting.
Big Brother maybe told him not to for now.
Ryan said, "It was my ring. It's not fair to judge someone like that. It's so unfair. I'm not an aggressive person. She's made something out of it and it's come from something else." And Ryan looked really upset at this point. When
Come from something else? Does that mean it's history?
Yeah. And Ryan, you could see he was like visibly upset by it, you know. I put, "Ryan, you know yourself, don't worry about it," which is basically what Sally said to him. Then Gabby was filling in Nick on what happened as well. I thought, as soon as Nick and Hardeep find out, this should get interesting. Do you know what I mean? Because they fucking know that if Ryan had done something...
through...
Well,
yeah, of
for
course.
starters, they hate Roxanne. And secondly, they know if you hit someone, you're out of there.
Yeah.
Ryan said, "She has caused the atmosphere in here. This person can't be helped, bro."
Interesting take on the situation. This person can't be helped.
Yeah. And then Ben was going, "Oh, was it like what I taught you with the boxing or whatever?"
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I taught him how to be a woman beater. And then Ryan was like, "That's dark," which it is dark. The whole thing is dark. And then Kirsty told Roxy that Ben and Ryan were fighting. This was when Roxy came out into the garden. So Kirsty went to Roxy. Ben and Ryan are fighting.
And she thought it was violent.
Her mind went straight to that.
Yeah.
Have you got notes on this? No.
I think I probably have. It might be in the wrong folder. Just carry on. I'm going to look for them.
Okay.
Clerical error.
That's what Ben said to Ryan. He said, "Oh, the boxing needs to stay there. It needs to just stay like between me and you."
Oh yeah, he started to put conditions on where you can box and where you can't. Fucking hell, mate.
And Ryan's like, "I don't need to be told that." Then Roxanne appeared in the garden like that fucking thing coming out of the TV in The Grudge. No, the ring, sorry. The thing comes down from the ceiling in The Grudge, but the same sort of thing. Gary knows what I'm talking about. And she just stood there. Why was that ghostly, light on her?
She was so whited out. That shot was
oh my
just...
God, I think she's outside.
Looking through the window.
Imagine!
Shaking her head, no, he's lying. Yeah, that was just... The arrangement of the scene was perfect.
But her face, she was just like...
I know. Was that her actressing face?
Yeah, it was like...
Was that soap actressing
It's like,
or
don't
what?
do it, don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't tell him. Like he's going to beat me up
It's
again.
like mind control, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like he's going to beat me up again. I put Roxanne crying and shaking her head in the garden is so scary. And then Ryan said, "She's just doing it for airtime. It's not her first barbecue."
That was new. I've heard of Not Your First Rodeo. I've never heard of Not Your First Barbecue. But Kirsty later repeated that one, as Ryan said, it's not her first barbecue. I think it was Kirsty or Gabby, I don't know.
What the fuck? That is not an expression. Oh no, I need to drink some water because my throat hurts. Have you got any notes?
I don't think I have, and I don't really know why. So I'm sorry, I've got no excuse for it. But
it doesn't matter. Get us through quicker. Dan said, if he does, what the fuck is going on?
a firework display or some shit. Is it Ramadan?
Dan said, no, I think that's been and gone.
Diwali.
I don't think so.
It's November or something.
Dan said, if he doesn't go, it's not as bad as you think. I don't know who he said that to. And then Roxanne said, he's lying.
Yeah.
And this is where I put out a tweet, which maybe...
All right,
which
don't worry.
you would not expect to hear from me. But this is how I felt at that time. She is the kind of person who cries rape. And for me to even say those words...
Well, it's false.
It's
so,
horrendous.
She's crying, yeah.
I would never, ever, ever say that about a woman.
No, you wouldn't.
Do you know how...
That's true.
horrendous that is to have to question... Because
The
I know I
integrity
already
of a
said
woman.
this. My default position is to believe women and say,
What is it? It's
woman...
not always men.
Oh, not...
Not only men, but always men, yeah?
Not all men, but always men.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my friend's
However, in this
one.
case...
But, I know, but this gives so much grist to the mill of those Daily Mail commenters. Oh, blah, blah,
much
blah,
what?
blah. That grist to the mill.
Grist?
Yeah.
I don't know this. What's grist?
Grist to the mill.
I'm thinking that you mill.
Yeah, like in a little thing. Of all those people who go, oh, women just cry rape, blah, 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 put them in prison for crying rape, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it's only one person's word against another. And then now I'm thinking, well, shit, in this situation, it is one person's word against another. But
Apart
there
was a
camera there.
Video evidence, yeah.
But does this happen, that someone accuses someone?
Yes,
and it must.
of course it happens.
But I don't think it happens that often.
It probably doesn't no, probably 9 times out of 10 it's genuine. However, for every 10 there probably is one where someone's taking revenge on someone.
I would say probably for every 100 there is one. But now Roxanne has put this out into the atmosphere. Do you know how...
So you think some psycho women will take it and twist it and use it as a tool?
Not even that, just... that it's interesting that you look at it from that perspective. Not even that, just that women won't be believed.
Right.
Genuine.
Right.
Genuine women.
But it
won't
does
be
put
believed.
the idea out there that, hang on a minute,
Yeah.
some unhinged persons, like well, as someone in my life that I don't like, it could be a man or woman, it doesn't matter actually what gender they are. Hang on, I can accuse someone of something, and you know, this could be the result. It could be taken down and destroyed in an instant.
It's quite terrifying.
So I took gender out of it there, because you know, a man could be
you'd
abused
already
as well.
said a dodgy thing there. No, it's true.
I want dodgy.
Oh, I really hate having to confront my own biases and my own political position on
things. Is the beauty of Big Brother.
Yeah, and having to say, my default position is believing women. My default position, if there hadn't been a camera there, would be to believe Roxanne.
Yeah.
Right, I saw what happened, and she was very convincing in her story and her behaviour and everything else.
She followed through with the emotions the whole way.
Which leads me to Emma.
Unwaning.
Which leads me to Emma's interview with her. And did Roxanne actually believe it herself? Did she? Or...
we'll come to the interview because I've got feelings about some of the things she said.
Okay. So... she told Dan that Ryan punched her in the ribs, and then she did the reconstruction again, and Dan said, show me how he did it, and she went like that. And Ben said, why would he come up to her and do that? And then we've already discussed that. We think Ryan was trying to ingratiate himself with her, basically. And Hardeep come in and went, sorry to interrupt, cottage pie for dinner.
Oh yeah,
he's a dry
Hardeep's interventions, not interventions, but interjections into the conversations were classic in this episode.
Then Ben confided in Sally that someone hit someone, and Sally twigged straight away who they were talking about, that it was Ryan, and Sally said he doesn't have a bad bone in his body and he would have been removed immediately. And I was just like,
Sally,
thank
someone's got
God.
some sense. Yeah.
They're calling Ryan a woman beater on TV. Not cool. I mean, apart from being called a racist or a paedophile, there's not really much worse you can be called than a wife beater.
Yeah, it's definitely the three.
Those are the three most disgusting things you can be called. So to put that on someone it's despicable, actually. It's absolutely despicable. Gabby and Dan, this was interesting. Me and Jack were talking about this. Gabby and Dan were now sort of humming and hawing and not really knowing what to believe. And I think we would have been like this if you were in there. You wouldn't really know what to believe.
Not if you've not seen it yourself.
Exactly. And I think I would have been like, oh, well, I believe Roxanne.
But surely, wait. When it happened in the kitchen area, other housemates were around.
They were, yeah.
The kitchen was definitely being used, maybe by, was it Kirsty? So Kirsty probably hasn't heard much at this point, but surely someone would have made the connection of, okay, I saw it happen. No one seemed to have registered it.
No, because when shit goes on around you, especially that, because it was nothing, no one noticed. True. But if you were in there, I think you probably would be erring on the side of... I'll shut that window. I think you would be erring on the side of, oh, well... But then at the back of my mind, I thought it would always be, if it was that bad, he would have gone.
Me too. But that's because we know Big Brother very well, maybe?
Yeah, true. I put, it's such a bad atmosphere, all created by one person. Then Roxy came in the diary room again and said, can I speak to the producers, please? And she carried it on. Big Brother continued to be Big Brother, didn't she? Weren't they? She said, what Ryan did, and now he's lying. He's trying to manipulate them. This is mad. I'm lost. That's crazy. And I'm uncomfortable and not enjoying it. What he's done is calculating. He is ruining my reputation. Have you ever seen such an example of someone talking about themselves while talking about someone else? Ruining my reputation. I know, you're doing it. And calculating. Can I just say, I've just gone back to my timeline. I'm shut Gabby is sat at the dining table. Yeah. Literally most of the group are around the dining table. I can't see who it is because this person has zoomed in. Mm-hmm. But Sally... Is this as it happened? Yeah, Sally is part of it. Sally is talking to Roxanne as Ryan comes up and starts the boxing. Look. Oh yeah, she just with her. Of all people, Sally should be the most aware of what had happened. And she didn't bat an eyelid. Because nothing... Well, no, because it wasn't anything. Exactly. Happened. Yeah. I still question whether he made direct contact with her. If you look at this video, it doesn't look like it. I don't know. Yeah, but that video is not the whole thing, is it? Hold on, wait. Doesn't even punch in the ribs. No. Punches her on the arm. I don't think he even hits her on the arm. Weird. Do you think she punched herself then to make a bruise? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm wondering because she said Ben said she showed me bruises. I'm perplexed. Her word is dog shit. No one will ever want to touch her again, ever. No one will want to sit near her. Not the worst thing, but Channel 5 already shot that ghost hunting thing that Rylan presents with her. Did they? Which is a classic example of like Channel 5 trying to feed you into another show as a Big Brother fan. Are they going to count it? No one is going to watch that. Or are they? Are we going to watch it because of Roxanne? Oh, she's going to get goosed by a ghost. That's a last fucking job in TV, I tell you that much. And then I've just said, yes, this is a story I've never seen before on Big Brother, which he said, everyone is on edge. Dan said... Ryan just admitted he had a problem with her from years ago. Okay, so Dan's trying to be a detective. Yeah, Dan was still... Detective Dan. Dan. I knew it. Dan was still anti-Roxanne at this point. Anti-Roxanne or actually anti-Ryan? Ryan, sorry. Anti-Ryan, yeah. Roxanne's still in the diary room with Big Brother. This is when Dan went in to talk to Big Brother. Okay. And he said, blah, 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 blah. He was starting to slag off Ryan, basically. And Big Brother said, we've looked at the footage and it's perhaps worth thinking about why Ryan has not been removed. Have you ever heard Big Brother influence the house like that? No. Never, ever, ever, ever. I mean, we may never again. Are you pro or against? In this case, pro. It's quite shocking, isn't it? Do you think it's too much? Too much intervention? No, it had to. They had to. Yeah, they had to because it was becoming a witch hunt against Ryan. And I think like previous examples of similar instances inside the Big Brother house have been where people have suspected someone was a mole or whatever, and it wasn't that serious. But in this case, it was very serious. So Big Brother had to say something. And then Dan went, well, the proof is in the pudding. He's still in here. And I thought, well done, Dan. Sally said, some people just want attention. And Ryan said, she's trying to ruin my reputation. Then Ryan was in the pool crying. Do you know what? So actually, I remember watching this, and I was watching it with Dan remotely. And we picked up on the body language of Ryan. This whole time, he was holding himself. His arms are wrapped around himself. And I'm going Judy James here. But that was like such self-comfort because he was not getting comfort from anyone else, and he was so alone at that moment apart from Sally. I feel oh god, you getting emotional. I cried. I don't know if it's this episode, but it's just because I had that wine. I got really upset earlier about something as well. Yeah. I just felt so sorry for him because the whole house was just like. It's always good when I cry on the podcast.